What's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's show. Trashman Matt here on the Trashman Matt show. Obviously, we'll be getting into the list here in a minute. It is reaction night, but let's do a recap. Well, this is obviously August 1st, so let's do the recap of July. So July has been a very wild month here in the trash industry, especially with Republic Services, as well as a lot of weird things going on with weather and other natural disasters, and honestly, just about as much weird shit that I can take happening to me. So, let's begin. Obviously, we started off, we had the severe flooding in Texas, and then also the strike that started in Boston, which is still continuing to this day. So, we do have some updates with that. I'll get into that in a minute. Obviously, part of the Blue Crew operation in Stockton and Fairfield, excuse me, almost said Modesto, but that's not where I went. And we continued those operations until the resolvement was done. Now, our strikes were not associated with the Boston issue. That was related to the Stockton landfill or Manteca landfill, Ford landfill that was striking, and the drivers were striking in sympathy. So once that contract dispute was resolved, we ended up going back to our normal operations. Now, obviously, too, my brother's friend also broke his leg at my house during the overnight about 2 weeks ago. Drunk, tried to jump over the fence, and obviously fell hard and broke his leg. On top of that, too, we had a bunch of other random encounters and everything else. And like this week, too, continued with the random encounters. Like on Wednesday, I literally had more people approach me than I have ever on this route. And I've been doing this route for about 2 years now. Again, just something out of the ordinary. And yeah, and then obviously I've been having a lot of issues with my truck related to the claw. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the top left, and we're going to take a look at this here. Let's see. As soon as that gets done. There. Now we're going to open up to, and by the way, so I'm going to open up the screen sharing. I had to borrow this today. I was not filming this week because I was taking a break, and I've been in a different truck literally almost every day this week, with the exception of Wednesday and Tuesday, and also Monday. But last week, we've been having issues with my claw and everything else, and I'm going to show you what happened here in 1 second. Let me go bring that up to you, and I'm going to show you what happened to my claw. As soon as I get it full screened, here we go. So, as you can see right here, this is behind the claw. This is the roller that actually goes up and down the ZR arm right here. This little motor here, the bolts actually stripped. And this obviously caused basically a derailing effect, which caused the motor to fall from the top of the truck down to the bottom. Thank God nobody was underneath it, because this type of malfunction, and that was a free fall, and this thing weighs probably a good 100 pounds or more. Just this whole claw assembly and everything else is not. So this would have killed somebody if somebody was underneath me. This is important why we must be this is important why you have to watch your surrounding. Any trash enthusiasts, this is why I gotta tell you guys to stay clear of the arm operations, because these things happen and people can get hurt. And yeah, so that's basically what was happening. Also today is there's another hose line behind this over here that obviously ruptured as well, most likely associated to the damage from yesterday. So, and yeah, so I got about 200 cans in this morning before this thing broke, before I took out the new way. So did it like bang down? So hold on 1 second, I'll show you exactly what it did. I was not filming it, but I will bring up the other ZR rental just to show you guys what it did. So, as you can see the arm here, so I had a can, I was holding the can, I had dumped it, and I went to bring it down, so it rolled over the hump, and it just straight down, free fall. And when it hit the spacers, so it didn't do significant damage to the claw itself. But it literally hit so hard that I knew something was wrong immediately. And I thought the actual wheel had disintegrated. But when I got out there and looked, it was the motor. So again, that is the situation of how, it just straight dead drop. So force of gravity, and that thing weighs probably, I don't know, I have to ask the mechanic how much it weighs, but it weighs probably about anywhere between 150 to 200 pounds, give or take, easily. I mean, it's a hydraulic arm, and it's made to carry these weights. So yeah, that was very exciting on that part. And then yesterday, I was in one of our wrapper rails, and that truck got so hot that I seriously had a rash on my thigh this morning from it. Yeah, it literally got crazy burn. It would be crazy if I could film that. I mean, if Papa caught that on film too, it'd been great to show the mechanics, because for some reason, I don't know why, but mechanics always think drivers are exaggerating or whatever. But I don't know. There's always some beef between mechanics and drivers. That's just how the list is. So, what number were you in yesterday? 53. That's when I was driving. I mean, we got our job done. I got help from the lead driver came and helped me get done. That wouldn't help a couple other drivers who broke down as well. Last week, yesterday was not a good day for green waste. We had, out of the 8, I think 4 of us broke down. Random different things and everything else, and just, yeah, shit happens. But like I said, that's when I posted that. If you actually guys follow the post, that's when I said those are the days when you really love your job. That's being sarcastic. And then on top of that too, we have a lot of ongoing drama behind the scenes too that I'm not going to elaborate because of confidentiality purposes. So, but yeah. Also, show you guys this. This was in Maryland. This water spout was over in Chesapeake Bay in Maryland, not too far from Washington. This was a tornado-induced water spout. I thought it was cool. I thought I'd share it with you guys. So, let me see if I got one more picture about what the week is. Oh, yeah, this. So, I stumbled upon this, too, this was on Thursday, about maybe 30 minutes before the claw busted. So, today seemed smoothish. Yeah, I mean, when I broke down, today I actually was able to finish my first load, so the breakdown wasn't that bad. Emergency. What else? And apparently 54, 57 tries to kill you. So, there it is. But, yeah, I swallowed this easily with the ZR. And I will tell you this, operating the new way today and everything else, it's such an easier system than the ZR. I mean, I do prefer new ways. Some of you may not like that, but I mean, the ability to reach out and actually grab something without having to get so close to a car or anything, and just the easy dump feature, and it slams when it dumps, so it throws everything out of it. So yeah. No, please, wrap a rail stay forever. Well, they're going away. So, I guess the vote for Citrus Heights is in December. So, we'll be following that, too, to see if Republic retains that or somebody else is going to come in. But, yeah. It's been a crazy, crazy month. Shut up, Garrett. Weather app. But, yeah, it's been a wild month, interesting month and everything else. We'll have to see how did 57 try to kill you and everything else. Client confidentiality, we're not going to disclose that. What is the ZR motor powered by electric? It's powered by hydraulics, darling. It's the hydraulic motor that runs the claw up and down. So when you see the claw going up the rail and down, that's all hydraulic. And I think on the electrics that is also hydraulic, but don't quote me on that. So, alright. That's basically that information. So, let's get into some changes starting this month, because obviously we're going into this month. Well, there's actually a couple of events that I'm going to be attending. Next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday on the 10th, I will be attending the business unit's golf tournament. So, depending on what happens that day, would determine whether or not we do a Roblox live stream in the evening or not. And then on the 24th, we are going to they got us tickets to our local River Cats game, which is a AAA affiliate to the San Francisco Giants. So I'm gonna be going to that too. Why? Because it's free. And that's kind of where we're at the moment on that part. Tomorrow I will be going to check out the Superman movie with family. I'll give you guys a review on that and everything else. Also, before we get into that, Battlefield 6 trailer dropped, and it is being allowed. They're allowing for reactions and everything else. So, would you guys care to watch that and have a reaction before we start getting into the trash content? I'll wait for you guys to respond on that part. And so also we're gonna have another couple things. So the overall setting, trying to do live streams Monday through Thursdays, just really it just seems like it's just not possible, given the circumstances of what's going on. So what I am going to do is try to do daily report videos, about 5 to 10 minute videos, highlighting any things that stood out for me during the day, on each day reports, and also any type of like random events like that. And obviously we forgot about the large earthquake and tsunami that occurred earlier this week as well, and not to mention all the continuous flash flooding that's going on. But yeah, so there's basically what I'm going to try to do with that is just to give you guys basically a little news reports and everything else. Now, speaking of that retards my memory. Boston. We had, apparently there was what I heard, some guy was playing Grand Theft Auto in real life. This started at a casino. I don't know if he tried to rob the joint or there was some type of dispute, but he stole a car, then crashed the car, then jumped in the Republic Service rear loader, held the driver at gunpoint, and made him drive. And then the cops somehow snatched the driver out of the truck, and then he took the truck for a joyride and crashed on a bridge after the cops shot him. GTA in real life, and then obviously the strike's still going on and everything else. It's just a mess out there right now, and Republic has lost 20. They're estimating the losses right now is going to be about 25 million because of the strike. So they're taking a punch in their stocks as well. And railroad related, I guess Union Pacific and Southern and Norfolk Southern are going to merge to make a national transcontinental railroad freight hauler or whatever. That's supposed to happen in 27. So we'll see. That's going to be interesting if that happens or not. And on top of that, yeah. So those are two other things that stood out to me this week. We are following up on a couple other things. But, yeah, so that's basically what we got there. So, yeah. Oh, also, obviously, last month we became a YouTube partner on the channel. So we have the membership and everything else. So obviously we're going to be doing some member content, and obviously my coworker has joined in making videos. I didn't film this week, but I got a lot of videos to dial in from him. And Garland, you're gonna have to wait your turn, brother. But I got a lot of videos for him from him that he shot over the time. Some are older videos, but I'm gonna work on these videos this weekend and try to get as much of them paced together and up. So there will be videos coming. Yeah, leaves, truck, and trains. That's correct. That's all over the information. And apparently there's an alien spacecraft coming too, apparently. Some scientists in Harvard said there's an alien ship coming this way. It's supposed to arrive in November. So, hey, War of the Worlds, bring it on. I mean, the way this year's going, who cares? And, yeah. So, there's that point. But I'm back to what I was saying, though. So, yeah, on the channel part, we're doing that. I think Cam is doing it, California. Cam is doing it right now. I think they're supposed to have a driver coming in, but people have been on vacation, and that's basically about it. So, and they haven't got a replacement yet for that route. Also, I do know Elk Grove is expanding, so it looks like there's going to be a reroute coming here as well. But, again, back to what I was saying to the channel. So, for memberships, obviously there's going to be membership channels and everything else. But now, also what we're going to do too is during these live streams when we're reacting to videos and everything else, and this is just to help with, and this is for members, if you become a member of the channel, you get priority status in the line. You'll be able to jump the line. I think that might be fair or not. I'm going to talk about RNS about that a little bit more, and we'll decide if that's actually going to work or not. But that is something I am thinking about doing for the members on these individual live streams. So I just did his job. You're funny. So, but yeah, I would have probably tomorrow afternoon a better members video made out to explain what membership of the channel. Also, I'm doing a lot of basically editing tomorrow and getting everything up. And so that's basically it for tomorrow. I didn't film anything, but like I said, I got a bunch of videos from my coworker to get out, and I got to do some re-editing and refiling of the channel as well. So, okay, let's get started now. So, you guys want us to watch the Battlefield trailer first before we get started, or no? Because if we're going to do that, we can do that real quick, and I'll give you a reaction, my personal reaction to it, and then we'll get into the trash content. Seeing the chat right now. Okay, so we won't watch it. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna start off with Will the Trash Kid is, I believe, the first one up, RNS, is that correct? And then we'll get started on the video. This. And by the way, crack one. Alright, Will. Alright, put in the chat what you want us to check out, brother. Monterey. Yeah, I'm still pissed off at that. We'll probably go back and watch it again just to rage again. Because it's fun raging at that video. Folsom. Will, that is fine. If you got a couple shorts you want us to check out, that is fine. We have no worries on it. Just tell us what you want us to check out. Or California, no, Atlas on their we watched the first day they went in the service. It sucked. They were sucking so bad. They were so slow. It just had us raging really bad. Yeah, Will, if you try to post a link, it doesn't pop up, so... Alright. Okay, we got Will the Trash Kid on here. Do you prefer? I prefer Green Waste personally. Green Waste is it's just better. Doesn't stink as bad, and on top of that too, there's a solid crew on Green Waste, so yeah. Jefferson, that's fine. We'll do both of those videos because it's under the 10-minute mark. We're trying to keep around 10 to 15 minutes if possible. Alright, I don't see Will responding. Alright, we'll start with... Alright, not bad, not bad. We'll go.
Okay, here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed. One winner. 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast. Okay, here we go. Focus.
No, Nevada Trashman, nope, you are in the queue, brother. I think you're 13. RNS is on that. We just started right now. And fair enough, guys, for quality of the videos, there is about a 20-second delay between me responding to you in the chat. Keep that in mind. Garland is operated by hydraulic pressure. How long does public understand the contract for? That I do not know. Alright. This background and just judging by everything else, this looks like Florida. Am I correct? Alright, here's a good one. Oh, it is Sack Waste's birthday. Well, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Sacramento Waste Trucks. Today's his birthday. What's up, Carlson? Welcome, welcome. Getting a good video. Yep. Gotta get this one. And Sack, since it's your birthday, we're gonna give you more time. That everybody ain't gonna object to that, right? We're gonna give Sack Waste. Let's give him 25 minutes. We'll give him an extra 10 minutes. And that's, you know, don't say we don't do nothing for you here. So, Will, these are good shorts, actually. Oh, Python. Okay, let's check out the Python. But yeah, Will, these are actually good shorts. So, definitely keep them up. Do member gets more time. Mojave, that is a negotiable. We'll come back to that. We're not doing that. We're not starting that this stream, but we'll start that next week. And like I said, we'll hammer that out. Still not as fast as the red one from Henderson. All right. Let's see what else you got here. All right, I'm not really familiar with this. This is a Bridgeport, right? Yeah, CCC Bridgeport. Okay. I just came back to it real quick. Yeah. And that arm's quick though, I like that. Alright. Will the Trash Kid, do you have anything in particular, or do you mind if we go ahead and move on? Because these are just short, these are all shorts. Again, there's a 20-second delay, so I will be waiting a second for your reply. Look for 10165. Okay, 10165. 10165. Here we go. Boy, almost overshot it. Garbage got 84, no worries. Alright. Let's see, 6.5. Is there another 6.5 anywhere? But yeah, I mean, these are perfect shorts, though. I mean, in the time and everything else. Wait, who the hell is this? Waste Pro? Never heard of him. Damn it. That dumpster's loaded. I could tell by the way it was dipping. I didn't wrap every so often. Ooh, a rear loader. Let me guess, he's picking up the little stuff. Bring this down here so I can talk better. Right, that is a big tailgate. So we got a manual one right now. Yeah, fix your pants, bro. You don't want to get shot in the ass. Okay, 10189, 10189. Alright, 10189, and then we'll go ahead and move to Sackways. Nope, not that way. 10189, 10189. The Bright Line train. 10189. Garland, the hopper shots are cool, but do bear in mind, depending on where you mount it, especially in the debris, you could lose it. So bear in mind, there is a risk to that. 10189, found it. I'm okay with him, man. Can we move out? Jefferson, nice. Definitely be looking forward to that when your time comes. So, but alright, Will the Trash Kid in his shorts, everybody. These are, like I said, these are perfectly timed shorts. They're actually really good. I like how you got them edited. And yeah, this is perfect for shorts and everything else. Obviously, I just don't have the time to do this, but yeah, definitely impressive. Definitely be following up on you. Let's make sure. Let's see where we're at. Yep, and I'm subscribed. And he's at 1,013. So, alright, Will, thank you. Sacramento Waste Trucks is up next. Again, for his birthday, we are doing the 25 minutes for him. So, let's get Sac Waste Truck. He says he wants to do Folsom, correct? Most recent bulky. Okay, you got it. What college year? Davis. When did you end up in Davis? Alright, Folsom City bulky via hand throw and with a rental call. Alright. Sack Waste will start it off. And this one is 22 minutes. Yeah, I got tons of stuff. Zach Waste, we know. We know you do. And everybody sees you and everybody talks about you. And those are good things, not bad things. You're not. No one has no complaints. So that's how they do that. Okay. Rider Films, there is a list that will put you in. How these guys compare to Atlas? Atlas is still slower that place. I mean, but these are city employees. Their calls aren't that big. No, that's definitely a new way. Less bullshit and more working. Come on, y'all. Yeah, they do got some pretty interesting. Yeah, and this is the reason Folsom is probably going to have to contract out, because they spent too much money customizing the trucks instead of actually, paying their stuff. They screwed up. Dude, really? Oh my god. Like, okay, that was funny. The fact that he opened it up, sat there and flipped through it, and then threw it in there. You can tell these are city employees. These guys are relief drivers, so really, I didn't notice. That's why they're in no rush. But again, their routes aren't that big. They'll be done like noon or something like that usually. Oh. This is seriously gonna make me have an aneurysm. Oh look, who decided to show up? That's why they were dragging their ass. Because them damn claw was coming. Even the driver got out of the track, out of the cloth. That's funny. See how the tractor guy is making him move faster? See how the difference in the tractor guy than the relief drivers shows you that he's like, come on, I ain't got time for this. Let's get this going. And the fact that they're using a rental. I would laugh if you co-cocked him on the back of the head. I'm just saying. Jefferson Republic Service. Yeah, most drivers do. I mean, there's the whole Republic Services website with a bunch of Republic Services gear and stuff. There's even a kid's costume on there. Brody, what's up? Ain't no time to be back in. But you see how quickly they sped up because of, you see again the oh, another rear loader. The tractor driver is the one pushing, making them go faster. Folsom's an expensive city though. Like in the Sacramento areas, Folsom and Elk Grove, Roseville are all the big expense places where, you know, they're kind of the suburbs and you gotta have some money, like you gotta be making six figures, and I'm talking about medium to high level six figures, not just the low level 100,000 to live in these areas. Like doctors and stuff like that. Yeah, 2 rear loaders, 1 for trash, 1 for yard waste and wood. That is such a waste of resources. They don't take cardboard. Like I said, wow. Yeah, this is, their whole service plan is interesting. They have a bunch of probably service dumpsters. Are those side load dumpsters or are they front load dumpsters with the holes for the forks to go in? Because when I went through Amarillo, there was a lot of side load dumpsters out there. This is such a useless system they got going here. Like, just, I know it's a rental and everything else, but without the claw itself where it can actually go and, you know, dump it in the truck, our guys could have picked this up and been on the move already. Silo dumpsters? Sweet. Commercial residential side loaders, basically, or commercial side loaders, excuse me. Those are actually, that is one truck I do want to ever drive, is a commercial side loader. And they go pick up dumpsters with it. Why? Because I want to see if I can flip that truck. That was a joke. Don't take that seriously.
Talk about that, right?
He got some nice slow back and kept it. That doesn't surprise me. One time when I was helping out on bulky, I ended up finding 2 perfectly good mugs. One with the Giants logo, the other one with the New York Yankees or something. No, New York Jets on logo or whatever. I kept them 2 good mugs. Like big old beer mugs, you know. Stick in the freezer and freeze them. And that was years ago, and that wasn't with Republic. That was at Waste Management. So corporate. Ha! Yeah, this is. Yeah, this tractor belongs in the quarry. I'm just saying. Surprising. We are a very wasteful nation. We are. I have to say it. As Americans, we are a very wasteful nation. We waste so much things that people in other countries wish they had, and everything else. And I have to say that for sure. Does Republic like? No. Rule about Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. Wow. Yeah, what place? Folsom, like I said, Folsom is just weird. Their whole process is weird. Their whole dynamic is weird. That's all I can say. Major depression blips. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just. Yeah. But again, Folsom is a rich place, very rich neighborhoods, so they get real pansy about debris flying out. And one of the videos, I almost had my head taken off by a piece of debris. And I was behind like this driveway is right here, and it shot out and everything else. Even though I wasn't near the camera, it looked like I was closer because obviously it's on my head. But I was also wearing my helmet, so. Vegetation fire flowing Perkins and Jackson. There was a fire out there the other day. Yeah, they do have battle cabs. No. I'm trying to convince my boss to let me get trained on the tractor, but that ain't working too well right now. Yeah, we've heard that they're looking at possibility of contracting their work out, and I know Republic is one of the things. But right now, I know Atlas is being a thorn in the side right now. So we'll see how December goes. We'll see how. I think this is going to be up in 2 years. Don't quote me. Trashman 702. Yep, that is way too much work. But then again, this is a city that's very bougie, so yeah. And again, those of you just joining us, this is Sacramento Oasis Trucks video. Today is his birthday, so he gets an extra 10 minutes of video time for being his birthday. That's what we do for him today. So instead of the regular 15 minutes, he's getting 25 minutes. This crew is really, I know they're relief drivers and everything else, but they're really annoying the shit out of me though. They're not as bad as Atlas by a long shot, but still they're just annoying. Monterey refuge, that's fine. Trashman 702, yes, the claw. The claw. They still have it. It's being used on bulky and everything else. This is Folsom, but Sac City uses them. County's also using it. We use it at Republic Services. And the claw comes back in the wintertime too during the leaf season for the Land Park area. It comes through every so often. That's all easy money though. I wish we did that. Did a leaf season with all the, you just put the leaves out in the curve and the bulky crew come pick up the claw.
Yeah, I went by. Just picking up a lot of the shit. Is there a guy still there? No, I was good, bro. I told you I was left. Oh, there was a guy there with a truck and a trailer. He took like a washing machine and then a big ass piece picking up a lot of piles. Yeah.
I honestly just feel this is just way too much work. There's too many. This is silly. I mean, again, this is probably somebody who designed this and everything else who never did the job, but sat at an office chair and designed it because it's pretty obvious. I get you guys want to have their clean streets and they don't want mess and everything else, but this is so slow. Yeah, it does for Sac City. It does for everywhere. RNS. No, Sackways, this is not as slow as Atlas, but this is just such a slow, productive operation. It's annoying. Like, I'm not annoyed with the crew. They're doing what they can with this. I'm just talking about the equipment they have and the operation, how you can tell it's running. That's my complaint here. Like I said, this is just... I mean, our tractor could have came in and had this running. Sackway, we used the Corrado before in Citrus Heights when we had the same issue when one of the bulky trucks burned down. I mean, that's one thing a Corrado's good for. You can use it as a bulky truck too. Oh, I heard that they might be reconsidering the electrics too. That we'll have to wait and see, but they might be going away from the electrics. Oh, Monterey, nice. 2448 helped on bulky. Well, that's the lead driver up there, so I'm kind of surprised that they had that. Garland, yes, I've filled in for bulky before, yes. I did it for, I assisted in Elk Grove when I switched over to Elk Grove. Excuse me. Add that to the burp count. Oil drums, really? Mr. Diamond, you are third in line. So that actually should be next, actually. Caesar is using a Peterbilt Reynolds ZR now. They swapped it out for his Peterbilt, Brody. But yeah, he's still in the Reynolds. I stole the new way today after my truck broke down, so didn't film it, obviously, but yeah. I hope there ain't no body in there. That's something I would say. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it seems like I got a little patch of receding hairline. I'm starting to get old. Command SSD, not nice. Alright. Zach Waste, we're gonna go. I saw you had our Citrus Heights crew. I'm gonna go click on that video for the last 5 minutes of your time. Is that okay? Because I want to see a comparison. I'm gonna make fun of my coworkers. Alright. He said that's fine. Okay. So, let's... Oh, look, it's Mills.
Maybe.
He just joined our Elk Grove crew as a bulky guy. And by the way, he got mistaken as me by some YouTubers. So, we're just going to watch how fast they are in comparison. The difference is here in Citrus Heights, they actually do neighborhood cleanup. So they're actually cleaning up the whole neighborhood. It's not on call. Trashman 702, exactly. Those guys are all fast. Nah, I expect y'all don't be on that damn heat. But you can just see the difference in how they operate. See, he's manning it. Okay. See? No playing around. And watch, he's gonna crush that into the back of the hopper. This is Oscar. Is it Oscar? Yeah, that's Oscar. Yeah, Willie's still driving it, yeah. But you can see the difference, though. See, the difference in Atlas to us. One's manning the controls, one's pushing it out for the call to grab. I like what we saw in the Atlas video. evaluation of Atlas. If you got something, Sackwaste, what do you got? I'll let this play while you type that out. Come on, Adam. Put your damn fucking broom in. Stop that shit from running from me. Yeah, these guys know exactly what they're doing. Oh yeah, look at this. They're notorious for this shit right here. Putting mascots on the truck and everything else. People calling and bitching about them. Wait, I know exactly where this is at. This is Brookhaven, isn't it? Hey, Trashman, I do the same thing. Look what I'm doing right now. I just spent 12 hours in a truck, and I'm over here watching videos. You know, it's part of the job, I guess, that we do this. Yeah, this is Terrell is to the right, and then Brookhaven's over there to the left. Yeah, I know exactly where this. Right across the street, City Hall, and there's a Sam's Club and everything else over there. Yeah. Alright, Sackways, you want us to check out some of the Atlas? We'll definitely have to follow up on Recology. Where was it at? That was me today. Using a new way. This driver definitely knows what he's doing, though. So, no, a second. Ooh, you got Folsom too. Wait. Yeah, that is Gavin. And you're on Terrell. That's my old route when I was at Richards Heights. Garbage guy 84 300 subs special. Okay, we'll make sure to check that out. Yeah, Gavin's a cool guy. So, alright. Sacramento Waste Trucks, everybody. Again, happy birthday to you. Yes. Man, that's exactly the street they were on. Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. But yeah. Wow. Almost 5,000. Keep it up. Keep it up. I like that. I like that too. Definitely get it. NorCal Refuse. Yes, there is a list though. So Arness is our list keeper. So he'll put you in on the list. So alright. And speaking of that, who's next on the list, Arness? But again, yep, Sack Waste, excellent video, and again, happy birthday. Let's go ahead and get Mr. Diamond up real quick. So he says, what we got? 37.05. All right. 70.45. You got a time frame when this was made? Let you know. All right, Sackways, we'll let you know. Maybe we'll check it out again at the end of the stream just to rage again. No, Mr. Diamond, what I'm asking is, when was this uploaded? What time it was? 2 years? Okay, thank you. No, let's see where we're at. 37.45. 37.45. 0.45. 37.045. 37.045. 37.045. 37.045. Bring that up. 37.045. Full clip. 37.45 again. Alright, 37. Oh, it says, what does it say? It says CNG 5% collecting an afternoon. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm trying to find what you said. I know I saw the numbers, but I'm also... One year ago? Okay. Alright. You talking about this one? 37.070? Okay. I have to say, the there, hold on a second. Okay. Why is it not registered? This is the wrong video. For some reason this isn't registering, so let's get it over here. Alright, here we go. There you go. Sorry, Mr. Diamond. RNS Southwest would be our final video overnight. So anybody that wishes to be added after that's going to be well, we'll see about tomorrow, but we'll definitely be after. Jefferson, you got it. Yeah, these are definitely good shots, and LA is really obsessed with AMRAPs. I don't know why. Aggressive liquid. The bad Trashman, I agree. They have to be doing a good deal because isn't it? Los Angeles has nothing but in-ramps is what it seems like. That's probably the reason why. RNS is AFK for a minute. Yeah, this is definitely a good video. Really. Trashman 702. Hey, I'm down, brother. I am definitely down. Be reaching out to do something like that. See what's different in Las Vegas in comparison to here in Sacramento. The confetti splash. Yeah, I know Burtech uses them too a lot out there too. That's funny. Oh, can you imagine seeing a python in LA? That, bro, they'd be raging. RNS, welcome back. Some drivers can be grumpy and no film. Yeah, there's a couple of them, I know that. A-ramps are violent, but you know what? Rapid rails also squeeze the hell out of them too, or at least our camp they do. A lot of drivers hate heli. I mean, Heidel is, cheap. It's cheap trucks, let's be honest about it. LA Danny, I've seen his stuff. Walk back to the phone, yeah. I've seen some of his video content. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I have to check that out. But yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. Trashman 702. Do you know why Max had bad turning? Jefferson, I do not really understand why they have bad turning. Wait, what the hell did you just do? Hold on. Oh, what was that? Oh, he flipped it by hand. I didn't see what he did. Oh, he lost a lid. Someone lost two lids. I wonder why he lost a lid. Next video is 36982. Alright, 36982. Oh. When was the year it was uploaded? What time frame, Mr. Diamond? Three 6982. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Three 6982. As soon as RNS confirms that, we'll go to it. Welcome back, South Carlson. Alright, he says it is, so... They got to turn that up to have those MRAPs do that. You know, Sac County used to have MRAPs back in the day. I think they were orange. Old school mirrors too, yeah. Well, tailgate rocking alarm. Mr. Grass prefers pythons over MRAPs. I mean, I use the Python rental twice and both times. I'm gonna be blunt and excuse my language. I fucking hate those trucks. It was a Mac Python arm. Hell no, that truck sucks. Nice. Yeah, MRAP was big in the 90s and early 2000s, and then they went away from them. There's still one or two MRAPs that were still used by Sac County, like within a year ago, and one of them burned actually, and it was caught on fire by one of those firefighter buffs off of Auburn Boulevard and Highway 80. Well, it's just the so. Mr. Grass, here is we have a problem with people that like to put the cans, basically take the Twinkie as they like to like this apart, and the Python fingers can't get into that. We got people who are just, yeah. And it's just, yeah, and then also the kicking motion of it. It just doesn't work for our city. Trying to come catch me on Monday morning. All right. Well, you'll be welcome. Just don't get in the way and watch out for the spraying hydraulic line. Pat Rapper Rose, yeah. Finish this video out. RNS, that is fine, but don't drop that up in chat, please. Do that in a private message. Oh, don't lose the can! Ah, I saved it. That's a professional driver right there. State Waste. I am not Jefferson. I'm not familiar with them. This is a good driver though. I just like the fact of how they slam too. RNS, yeah, you can give them the general area that we'll be at. Showing his head flat up out of the way, so nice. Ooh, that one's heavy. He almost lost that one too. Gotta hear it, brah. There's LAPD in the background going up to somebody. Yeah, Allied Waste bought out BFI, then BFI was bought out by Republic. No, BFI was bought out by Allied Waste. Allied Waste merged with Republic. And hold on one second. Let's try to fix this now. But excellent video, Mr. Diamond. That was definitely an excellent video. We'll be definitely following up on you. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry, back time. Alright. You guys operate on Saturday? Trashman 702? Damn, alright. Well, I forget, they do. That is the city that never sleeps. Alright, what we got here? Hold on. Monday through Saturday? Nice. Yeah, that's the difference. We do, wow. We do Monday through Friday out here, at least unless it's Christmas, then we'll jump back a day. And New Year's. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Uh, Hold on, everybody. We're doing some background information, so bear with us 1 minute, and then RNS will give me the next person that was up. Which, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna go back up the list and I'm gonna find it real quick. Republic Services of Jefferson City is up next on the list. Republic Services Jefferson City is up. So he has a full feature video he wants us to watch. Alright. Okay, we'll do both your videos here. Republic Services Jefferson City is starting right now. Okay, we start off running. Okay, we got a sideways, but okay, we got a Corrado can. This is the sideways video, as you can see what I'm doing. That's all right. I mean, these are your first videos. We'll let it slide. Work on Saturdays. South Carlson, a lot of agencies actually work on Saturdays. Usually it's commercial or roll-off related, but as you can see, some resis do. You driving this claw out? No, he just stopped. I think his claw just went bad.
Hold on, you wine butt. That woke you up then, you very YouTuber.
I don't know what he said, but it sounded like somebody tweaker. You got the good end. Alright. He's probably playing with his phone or something. Let's see if he's still sitting. Yeah, he's still just sitting there. What is he doing? Yeah, he just sat there. Alright, we're gonna go back and everything else. And I think that's Kenny there. Yep, that's Kenny. Kenny's in Idaho or something like that, I think. Dog food bowl. That's a pot. Southwest, you like those? Yeah. Okay, he was moving cans. It's so quiet hearing the birds and everything else. It's one thing about Missouri that's very interesting. He's dumping the grotto. At least he did do the 0321, even if it was quick. The day came very late. Alright, he wants us to check out a couple of his shorts, minivan shorts. Nice tote. Is it sure tote? I'm not 100% sure. You know, the funny part is out here, that would be considered a recycle can just by the colorization. Yeah, he probably broke down or something. Like I've been having issues all week breaking down. One little bag. Alright, definitely some, if he wants to check out the, let's see what you got right here.
Garbage truck. They'll take your trash as a favor and then they'll move on to your neighbor. They'll pick up the big ones, they're awful mighty, and the small ones too, that's alrighty. Garbage truck.
That was actually a nice one. Thought I was subscribed. Guess I wasn't. Well, I am now. Alright, Jefferson City Republic Services, everybody. Definitely, we're going to be following up on you, seeing how your YouTube career progresses. Definitely going to want to see that. So, next up on the list is the New Jersey Trashman. I'm assuming we got some rear loader. Kenny Kai 2, what's up, what's up? One second, y'all. Let's bring this down. You can't mention him, so he might not be here. We'll give him, yeah, we'll give him 40 seconds. If he doesn't reply, we'll go on to the next one. Oh, he's there. There he is. Public services. Alright, 1 second. Let's get it up. Now we got Republic Services, diesel. Alright. Got it, we got it, we got it. Here we go. Yeah, left-handed seat as well. Oh, it's across the side of the road. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I do like these ones when they're these type of trucks. Left side control, yeah. I find that interesting how that's where they are like that in Jersey. Like out here, we like to use our left side controls or the right side controls. I always thought these type of garbage trucks were cool though. These low platform manual automated side loaders. I mean, look at the open door, how the hopper's all opened up and everything else. These ones just look better than the ones we drive. Yeah, Jefferson though, but my understanding is Missouri has a lot of open market operations, so that's why they're on the left hand side, because you can literally go pick up a couple of cans out in the rural area and travel for 20 miles before you get to the other one. Where Public Services has a policy that if you're traveling greater than 3/4 of a mile, you're supposed to be switch over to the left hand side. Would I drive this? Yeah, I'd drive it. I mean, I'm not above driving anything. I'm the type of guy that will take anything out just to get the experience of it. Like I said, I'm trying to get them to let me take the Tin Claw out for a spin, but you know, they don't want to do that. Yeah, that's the one exception, RNS. Jefferson City, I've driven in Arnold Reach. California, this is a Friday tradition now, so everybody likes it, so we do it. And yeah, we have like 16 people on the list right now. Yeah, but California, it's a little hard to keep track of people who win and haven't win, though. Especially like that from week to week. I've actually driven the SST Commander. It's not my first choice, but it's doable. Well, I've driven it before, Northtown Refuge, so it was just going back to it. I mean, honestly, it's my favorite truck. The only one I haven't touched yet is the electric one. I've driven all of them. The only one I don't have as much operational time behind is a door pad wrapping rail. That's in our yard. But I used a little MRAP. I've been front load. Roll off I've driven, but I've never done roll off delivery. Rode with the cart delivery, did bulky, the Corrado cans, the auto reach when they were in use for a little bit. Yeah, the ZRs, New Way, Labrie. You can name it. Yeah, that's where the whole strikes are about. Everybody's trying to get a raise. This is definitely. But I ain't gonna lie though. I would like to take one of these trucks out though. It needs the speed on it. Yeah, that's just that typical truck. I mean, that's what I'll say. It's just that particular truck setting. Sal Carlson, you are correct. You are correct. How about a wrapper rail that looks like a Python? They don't make those anymore, I don't think. Is this? They just broke that can. Yeah, I saw the lid gets broken. Sometimes the claw of the Raptor rail was, especially with the Elk Grove style cans we got, you think they can get what they want? Honestly, I don't even know what they want. I mean, they turned down a $5 immediate raise and an $8 raise in 5 years. Or when it comes to the 5 years. So I don't think money's the situation here. I think there's something else going on. Like I said, I don't really know about what they want because I don't take what the union says much at all because most of it's bullshit and it's propaganda. Yeah, that's basically it. You need to stop fucking with people that are actually trying to do the routes because you won't have a job to come back to. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna, if things work out where I'm able to stay in California and stay here at this site, I'm gonna try to probably eventually get leveled up to a relief driver so I can bounce around all the equipment. But that remains to be seen. fun, but it can also be a pain in the ass depending on what the situation calls for. Yeah, definitely. Alright, definitely a good video. Good video. The New Jersey Trashman, everybody. Definitely good video. You get confused with the routes? Actually, I've been doing all the routes already. They're just on green waste. The biggest problem I would have, and this is the biggest problem, is not picking up the green waste can and picking up the other can I'm supposed to be picking up. Alright. RNS, who was that? Oh, Mojave, you are up. You should be able to get good content. Let's go. He usually has something good to share. Let's see. So Mojave, did you have a typical video for us to check out? From 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years ago we will go. Let's go down the list and find it. Link didn't go through. Alright, that's fine. $24.34, huh? There it is. Wait, no, that's not the video, is it? No, that's not the video. Hold on, that's not the video. Hold on, y'all. Right truck, wrong number. 35, 2435, right. Let's see, 4 years ago, 2435. Bear with me, y'all, bear with me. $24.30. 7 months ago. Oh, this was 7 months ago. Here it is. Alright. Got it. Well, the one you sent me. Why did it go to 35? It's at 34. Hold on a second. Okay, for some reason it screwed up. This is a technical issue. One moment. Over 5,000 reviews. $24. $24.34, and it's here. It is. Yep. My fault. What's your guys' favorite truck? Put it down in the comment section. Side loaders, if you have them. Oh, whoops. My fault. I just realized the screen wasn't on. That's on me. Vassal, revving, chaparral. Nice. See them so often. Nice, nice. I haven't driven an exact model of stuff. 2419 is the exactest model I've driven. His name is Matt too. You know, there's actually quite a few maps in the trash industry, and there's actually another map that works at the same site that I work on. And he's a supervisor. Hear that revving, you hear the aggressiveness. Truck driver using energy, right? Nice. I'll say this: is these old auto reaches They may have been old, but they still packed a punch. See what I mean? I think Nevada's Republic Services trucks are the best. Judging by how just their aggressiveness, the auto reach, the ZR's routine, and hell, even the Python's got some aggressiveness to them. Who asked you? Uh-oh. Definitely a good truck. Yeah, he looks like a Matt. Redneck white boy. Just like me. Public Services, Jefferson City, nice. Definitely windy. Mojave, good video, good video. Definitely a good video. Never disappoints. And he's also just surpassed 1,000 subscribers. Guess what? Ads. He can start doing ads. He really just bombard you with ads. And this video goes from 8 minutes to 13 minutes because of all the ads he's going to put on them. Minnesota garbage trucks. Welcome, welcome. What the hell is that? Never mind. I'm not going to click on that because I do not want to be copyrighted. So... Trashmaster 18, are you out there? Trashmaster 18. Yeah, I can't add it. That's funny. Just waiting to see if there's a reply from Trashmaster 18. If he doesn't reply in the next 2 minutes, we'll go on to the next of the list. See, that's what we'll do. In general, if we'll give you 2 minutes to respond. If you don't respond within 2 minutes, then we go on to the next. And I think that's fair. If they come back, then we'll put them back on the back of the list. Where's the sponsor product? You're right. Today's sponsor is cupcakes. Get yourself a good treat at the Dollar Tree. Not sponsored, just a joke. Trashmaster 18, are you out there in the chat, brother? You are up. Final call for Trashmaster 18. Final call, Trashmaster 18. Mojave, definitely. I mean, Allied Waste vehicles were really good vehicles, so definitely. We'll also be watching some of the other third-party company too. That one that does the weird Corrado bucket. I think that's actually a pretty good one. Seeing them do that. It's not really efficient, but it's good to watch them. Okay, RNS, go ahead and pull Trashmaster 18 to the side. If he comes back, we will put him back in. So let's go to WR Garbage Trucks. WR Garbage Trucks. Cycling. Newest video, 315 on recycling. Okay, newest video, 315 on recycling. Stand by. Alright. There we go. Waste resources. Oh, he has an open door. It's a sketchy company. Yeah, it is, but I mean, it's an entertaining video to watch, that's for sure. I mean, come on, you can tell the drivers and the helpers look like they just got out of jail. those. Forgive me if I start yawning a lot right now. I'm trying to get tired. Is that brother even wearing a seatbelt? I don't think he is. Have a YouTube reaction. Probably about 5, because it's hard to chase them all down. You know what's different between the LA County or the LA City ones and these ones? You can tell by the LA ones slam like hell. These ones don't. Wearing a seatbelt is a legal requirement. Yes, it is. It doesn't mean the drivers don't. Unfortunately, yeah. That's the alarm we have for our tailgates to tell us that it's open. Oh, by the way, knock on wood. We're doing our 100 days of summer. We got like 20, I think this month. So far there's no incidences. And if we don't get any safety incidents, that'd be great. Like I said, I'm getting tired, so I'm starting to yawn more. Zach Waste, welcome back. Watch Atlas. Not for a while. We still got at least 12 more people on the list to go through. I don't think we're going to do that tonight. South Carlson. That's a real loader. Nope, there he is again. Yeah, you got a paparazzi following you. Garbage Sean, welcome, welcome. We're watching WR Garbage Truck video right now. Garbage Sean, there will not be any POV videos from me this weekend. However, I do got some videos from my coworker that are backlogged that I'm going to try to get them out tomorrow. Both will be at Corrado and some from the CR, I believe. Some from the Blue Crew operation and then some that's just backlogged from earlier. So yeah, I didn't film this week because it's just been chaotic. And this is not counting the breakdowns I've been having. And Sean, there's about a 20-second delay between the chat and me responding to the chat. They really squeezed the shit out of that can, dude. Don't hopper it. Garbage Sean, yeah, ultimately now you'll be fixed as well. We've been having problems, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I hate when people do that. I think they're special for the sidewalk. It really annoys me. Alright, WR Garbage Trucks, definitely a good video, and yeah, that was good. Guys, I'm actually getting very tired, and so I'm not going to be able to continue this. So, here's what we're going to do. The list is going to continue. Let's come back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's come back for that. We'll continue the stream and we'll continue on where the list we left off. So, East Coast Refuge documentary. You will be first up, and then Canada Garbage Trucks and Roadblocks. Then Garbage Trucks of South Carlson. Minnesota Garbage Trucks will come up fourth. Fifth, Garbage Trucks of Garland, Texas. Sixth is the Nevada Trashman. Garbage Guy 84 will be number 8. Ryder Film Garbage Trucks, number 9. Monterey Count Refuse. NorCal Refuse, that'll be 10 and 11. And Southwest and also Trash Master Joseph will be closing out. Yeah, it's just, yeah, everybody, I'm just tired. It's been a long day for me and everything else. So I will be, like I said, we're going to come back again at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that and everything else. Like, I apologize that we can't continue the stream. I'm just really exhausted. So, but other than that, guys, we'll get right back to it tomorrow. I'll pick up where we leave off tonight. So, all right, guys, have a good night, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.